My family and I have been really focused on working our way towards a more self-sufficient lifestyle. Rather than building a massive system to meet all of our power needs with one large system, we are choosing to build multiple smaller systems. There are many reasons for that decision, but I will save that for a future video. Today, I want to just demonstrate one of those smaller systems and show you the kinds of things I can run from this setup with a $600 budget. Let's take a look at what we've got. At the heart of the $600 solar power system is this Oupes Exodus 1200 portable power station. It can handle 1200 watts of AC output, which is quite a bit more power than the even smaller system I demonstrated in one of my last videos with the Oupes Exodus 600, with an even smaller budget of only $250. If you're interested in that video, I'll drop a link to that one at the end of this video and in the description box below. So, in addition to the 1200 watts of AC output, this model also has 992 watt hours of battery capacity. Again, that's significantly more storage capacity to the Exodus 600. The price on the Oupes Exodus 1200 is substantially less expensive than nearly all the other major brands that I'm comparing it to, like the Anker C800 and the BlueEddy AC70, making this the perfect option for the limited budget on this build. We are using this LUVKNIT 200 watt portable solar panel for this build because we want the flexibility of taking this power station with us when we go camping and traveling, as well as using around the house. It's a budget-friendly portable solar panel, so it works great for a $600 budget. I thought about using a standard rigid panel because they are cheaper than a portable solar panel. But if I did that, I'd sacrifice the one of the main benefits of a portable power station, which is it being portable. But you could save even more with a rigid panel if you did not intend to take the power station on the go. I will drop a link in the description to the best deal I could find on a 200 watt rigid panel if you are interested. We are going to start off with connecting my MC4 connectors to my solar panel at one end. And we're just going to really make sure that the MC4 connectors click together really good. And then here we have this 7909 adapter plug that will allow us to connect the MC4 cable to the power station. The power station is currently at 18% battery life, and the highest amount of wattage that it's currently pulling from solar is 172 watts. And currently we have clear skies, so you'll charge the power station for about an hour, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that those clear skies stay clear skies for that hour, and then I'll come back and share with you the battery percentage after that hour. So it's been an hour now, and the power station is currently charged up to 34% battery life. So we are going to go ahead and try out the other two charging methods now that we can use to charge this power station with. So you can charge the power station in your car, but I'm going to actually just simulate that by charging it by using the cigarette lighter port on my Oupes Exodus 600. So we are currently getting about 93 watts by charging it with this method. And now we're going to test out the final charging method, which is charging it through a wall outlet. And I'm just going to connect it to the one on our RV right now. This power station actually has an app unlike the smaller Exodus model, and it looks like this in the App Store. If you want to check it out yourself, it's called Cleanergy, which is a different app for the Oupes Exodus models versus the app that they have for the Mega models. But now we are going to take this chance now to see what kind of wattage we get from the slow mode on the app versus the fast mode on the app. So we are going to test out the slow charging mode first and just see the wattage that it gets. So on the app, it seems to be between 309 and 312, and we're just going to take a look again at the power station to make sure that's accurate, and it seems like it is. The screen on the power station seems to be going between 309 to 312. So now we're just going to go from slow charging to fast charging and test out the fast charging. I do wish I would have actually stayed on the screen for a while longer, because we actually got more wattage when I went to the power station screen itself, and it seemed like the highest amount of wattage I got was about 384 was the highest for fast charging mode. So now that the battery is at 100%, we can start testing out the power station. We're going to start with our mini fridge. So I'm going to turn the power station on and plug the mini fridge into the power station. And then we are going to make sure we also press that AC power button on, which is a very important step, because if I don't turn that on, I won't be able to run my mini fridge. And right now we can see that the mini fridge is making the power station draw around 75 watts. So it would be able to run on the power station for about 11 hours, which is pretty decent. One of the most asked questions I get regarding a power station is how long it will run a TV. So in order to figure that out, I'm going to plug my TV into the power station and turn the power button on for the TV. So the power station is drawing around 53 watts, and it looks like the TV would be able to continuously run for 14 hours, which gives you more than enough time to watch TV and probably even charge or run some other devices as well throughout your day. This power station has a UPS function, which stands for uninterruptible power supply, which is a great function to have in stormy weather and can protect your computer or your CPAP device. The UPS switchover time for this power station is less than 20 milliseconds, which is considered to be pretty fast for a power station. So we are going to go test out how well it truly performs by using my TV and my lamp as an example. So you're going to want to pay close attention to this lamp, and what you're going to want to watch for is whether or not it flickers on and off when I go to unplug the power station. So I'm just going to unplug it now. So as I unplugged it, I noticed no flickering of the lamp. I didn't see any with the TV either. So that's exactly what I wanted the results to be, which means this UPS function definitely passed the test, which means now we can go test out more fun things. I'm going to attempt to make instant coffee for myself by testing out this kettle with the power station. I honestly believe that I'll be able to do this, but I always like to test it out because kettles usually use a lot of power. But even with the fact that it uses a lot of watts, I still find that it's a very beneficial, important thing to be able to run off a power station because it gives you a ton of options of drinks you can make or food that you can make. And usually kettles don't take that long to boil, so you're still conserving power. So we are going to go ahead and turn on the power station and press on the AC power button and plug my kettle into the power station. And last but not least, turn on my kettle, of course. The power station is currently at 99% battery life, and it looks like the power station is drawing 695 watts from the kettle. I'm just going to set a stopwatch to see how long it'll take to boil the water. So, since I only filled the kettle a quarter of the way, it only took 2 minutes to boil, which leaves us with 96% of the battery left. And now we are just going to finish making the coffee. Since I've primarily done a lot of testing with the AC ports, I decided for the next one that I test out one of the 140 watt Type-C USB ports that this power station has. This power station does actually have 2 of these ports though, and they definitely come in handy if you want to fast charge your devices. I know I'm incredibly impatient when I'm trying to charge my phone or my laptop, so this is something that I really like about this power station. We are going to try it out though by charging our Anker Solix C300 DC model. So we're going to turn the power station on and also turn on the DC power button, and then of course plug the Anker into the Oupes. So the power station is drawing 130 watts and would last about 5 hours, which would give us more than enough time to fully charge the Anker. And the reason I decided to try and charge my Anker with the Oupes is because I feel like charging a power station with another power station can be kind of overlooked, and I always just want to give you different options and ideas on how to use a power station or what to run on a power station. So the last thing we're going to test out now is this 2 1/8 horsepower circular saw. I did have to get my husband to help me with this because I couldn't turn it on because I'm left-handed. It just was not working out for me. But the highest amount of output this drew was 1,025 watts. So for $600, I was able to run my mini fridge, my TV, my kettle, my power station, and my 2 1/8 horsepower circular saw. And there's obviously even more things you can do. And if you like this sort of thing, go ahead and smash that subscribe button to learn more about other cool things you can do with solar and power stations of all kinds. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. As well, it really does help support the channel. I'd also love to hear any questions or suggestions you might have about what the setup can do, or even just say hello. Go ahead and drop those below. You can click here and watch my giveaway video, or you can click here and watch my $250 budget video. Until next time, bye!